All right, math modeling. Today, starting with our solving linear equations unit. So we're going to take it slow. Starting off, we are solving one-step equations. These are equations that take one step to solve. Here's our content vocabulary for the lesson. If you're missing in class, you can pause the video and write these down, have them ready. In your notes. But we are going to move on to the problems. So, uh, first thing I'm going to do when I'm solving equations, it's not as necessary uh, for these smaller problems, but for um, the when we get bigger, it helps. I put what's called a line of separation at the equal sign. All right. So the equal sign in equation, it is a mathematical statement that says the two sides of the equal sign are the same. They are equivalent. All right. It is balanced. When we're solving equations, you will hear people say, talk about both sides of the equation or the left side or right side. The sides are separated by the equal sign. And so I put a line of separation here. It's just a dotted line. It's just a visual tool to help us see the left side and the right side and help us keep track of that equal sign so we know that it's where it goes to help keep things balanced on the same side. So now when we're solving equations, the goal to solve an equation is to get the variable on one side by itself. So we want to get this v by itself on this left side of the equation because it's already there. What that means is we need to eliminate the plus three from this side of the equation. To eliminate things from the equation, you need to do the opposite. On the slide back there, it said inverse. You need to do the inverse operation. It is the opposite operation. So the opposite of adding three is subtracting three. What that is going to do, plus three minus three is zero, so that cancels out. So all that would be left on the left side of the equation is v, and then the equal sign here. But here's the thing, because in the equation, we need to keep it equal. Whatever you do to one side of the equation, you have to do to the other to make sure the two sides stay equal. All right, so 0 minus 3, that is going to be negative 3. So now I have v by itself and equal to negative 3. We have solved for the equation. All right, another example here, 19 plus a. Again, so we want to get the a by itself. We need to eliminate the 19. Since that is a positive 19, I'm going to subtract 19. Remember, whatever you do to one side, you have to do the other. So 19 minus 19 is 0, so that cancels out. All you have left on that left side of the equation is a. 30 minus 19 is 11. And so we are done. Next, here, now we have subtraction here. So n minus 7. Again, we want the n by itself. We need to get the eliminate the minus 7. The opposite of subtracting 7 is adding 7. So I'm going to add 7. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do the other. So negative 7 minus 7 cancels out. All you have left on that side is n. Negative 9 plus 7 is negative 2. All right. Moving on here. Uh, this one looks a little bit different because our variable is now on the right side of the equation. That is okay. It doesn't matter what side the equation is, the variable is on. We just need to solve. We need to get it by itself. So I'm going to get n by itself on the right side. I'm going to eliminate the minus 7. So I'm going to add 7 to both sides. Minus 7 plus 7 cancels out. So all I have left on the right side of the equation there is n. Negative 3 plus 7 is positive 4. Just be careful when you're adding with those negatives. All right. Here, another good example. So we have negative 8 plus x is equal to 10. So a lot of kids will see the plus here and want to subtract 8 from both sides. But here's the deal with that. Because it's plus that we are not, that doesn't mean that 8's positive. This 8 is negative. So to eliminate it, we need to add 8. So you're going to be paying attention to whatever sign is in front of the number. All right. It's a -8. To eliminate it, we need to add 8. -8 plus 8 cancels out. And you get x is equal to 10 plus 8 is 18. All right. Moving on. Here, this is very important to remember when you have a number right next to a letter. So this is called a coefficient. 15 is a coefficient of the variable. The operation being done, this is multiplication. We are multiplying. This is 15 times k. All right. Since it is multiplication, the opposite of multiplying, the inverse of multiplying is dividing. So I'm going to divide both sides by 15. Times 15 divided by 15 is 1. So I'm going to have 1k, which means the 15s cancel out. 1k or just k. And then 225 divided by 15 is 15. A lot of 15s in that problem. All right. Next one here. We're dealing with the negative. So be careful with the negative. So this is -5 times n. A lot of people will see that minus there and think, okay, well, I need to add 5. The operation being done is multiplication. We're not subtracting 5. We are multiplying by a -5. So the opposite of multiplying by -5 is dividing by -5. Times -5 divided by -5 cancels out. So all we have left on the left side there is n. 15 divided by -5 is -3. Be careful with the negatives. A positive divided by a negative is a negative. Next one here, again, just be careful with the negatives. -10, this is -20 is equal, excuse me, -200 is equal to -10 times x. Again, we are not subtracting 10, we are multiplying by -10. So the opposite of multiplying by -10 is dividing by -10. 200, here, we'll start over here. -10 times -10, that cancels out. So all I have left is x on that side. -200 divided by -10. The negatives cancel each other out. It's going to be a positive. 200 divided by 10 is 20. So just be careful. We have the double negative here. Make sure you're paying attention to that. A negative divided by a negative is a positive. Here, last type of problem we'll be seeing today. We have b over 14. Remember, fractions are division problems. So this is b divided by 14. All right. The opposite of dividing is multiplying. So to solve this one, I need to multiply both sides by 14. Times 14 divided by 14 cancels out. All you have left on that left side equation is b. 4 times 14 is 56. All right. Common mistake that I'll see is people will cancel out. They'll cancel out, but then they'll still multiply the top by 14, and they'll have 14b is equal to 56, and they go in these circles. When you multiply both sides by 14, this 14 in green there is canceling out the 14 on bottom. So they are gone. There's nothing to multiply the b by. All right. Another example here, multiply both sides by 10. This is n divided by 10. Times 10 divided by 10 cancels out. Those are gone. All you have left is n. -12 times 10 is -120. Here, be careful with the negatives. So this is -r divided by 6. So I need to eliminate the negative and the 6. So I'm going to multiply both sides by -6. So -6 times -6 divided by -6 cancels out. And I have r is equal to -20 times -6. Again, be careful with the negatives. You get a positive 120. And I think that will do it for today. Next time, we will be doing two-step equations. We will see you then.